Okay. I'm on a little... Wait a second. Just levels, right? No, not really late, actually, come to think of it now. I'm actually right on time for a change. And so, without further ado, let's get this started. I got a problem here, though. I gotta do this right. I did that already. Of course, I don't need to currently load it here. Okay. What is this? Folks, got a problem here. I was already prepared. Okay, folks, give me a minute. You know, I prepared this already. Close, right. You know, play here by accident. I tend to do stuff like that. Okay, folks, it's going to have to take... Hold on. Well, it looks like what I'm going to have to do is, well, first of all, add this. See if it comes up. I got a problem here. I pre-uploaded this so that I would be ready. And, okay. I want to get rid of this first. You know what, folks? I was prepared, and it's Spreaker's fault. Screw them. Okay, I'm going to pick that one, and then... Now, this is the all-time radio show. This is the Intern. And this is a mess. Okay, here we go. Alright, I'm ready. So, what I'm going to do is set this up. Because, I mean, I did set this thing up in advance. I had this ready. And, well, you know. Oh, Murphy's all kicking into effect again. So, alright, it's loaded. Let's start out. These will be about half-hour each shows. And then from there, I might go on later. So, yeah. From 2nd of March 1948, I have Fibber McGee and Molly, and this one sounds like something you wouldn't want to do, which is volunteering for jury duty. So I pretty much got this thing set up. Everything's gone better than in the past, and best of all, you won't hear me farting out loud when I start sending this into the ether, because I can now mute the microphonium. Here we go. Volunteering for jury duty.
The Johnson's Wax Program with Fibber McGee and Molly. The makers of Johnson's Wax Products for Home and Industry present Fibber McGee and Molly with Bill Thompson, Gail Gordon, Arthur Q. Bryan, and me, Harlow Wilcox. The script is by Don Quinn and Phil Leslie. Music by the King's Men and Billy Mills Orchestra. Fibber and Molly join us in a moment.
Say, men, take advantage of this surprising offer. Buy a can of Johnson's Car New at the regular price and get a soft, fleecy woolen car dusting mitt at no extra cost. The mitt fits right over your hand like a glove. It keeps your hands clean as you wipe off road dust. It makes it easy for you to maintain the Car New shine. Now, here's all you do to get this 49-cent value mitt. Just buy a can of Johnson's Car New, the amazing liquid car polish that cleans and shines your car in one easy operation. The mitt is attached to the can. There's nothing to send in, nothing extra to pay. Just ask your dealer for Johnson's Car New and get your mitt. Better keep it in the car, though. Wives find it the perfect dusting mitt for home use. Remember, a washable, fleecy soft car dusting mitt. It's yours with a can of Johnson's Car New.
Nobody can be more nauseatingly pious about being a good citizen than the fellow who spends his life getting traffic citations fixed, dodging jury duty, and forgetting to vote. Like the fellow at 79 Wistful Vista sounding off to his wife right now as we join Fibber McGee and Molly.
And as I have always said, my dear, any chap who refuses to do jury duty is simply not a good citizen.
That isn't what I remember you're always saying.
It ain't?
No. As nearly as I can remember, you've always said that any peasant who got stuck for jury duty was a lint head. And a yokel with no connections.
Oh?
And that if you ever got a jury summons, you had more ways of getting out of it than a bookworm in a loose-leaf diary.
I said that?
You said that.
I certainly must have been joking. Oh, I can understand why a citizen like me hesitates to take his valuable time for cases of no consequence. No sensible judge is going to waste a guy like me time. Waste a guy like me's time. Waste a guy's like me. What I mean is, I am always ready to serve my community as a juror when a case comes up worthy of my best judgment. I see by tonight's Gazette that the bus company is suing the city of Wistful Vista for $500,000 damages.
I read that too, dearie. The bus company says their equipment is being ruined by the bad paving.
That's right.
And I believe it. I got on a bus last week, and when I handed the conductor my fare, he gave me a crash helmet and 4 Band-Aids.
Yeah. There's a chuck hole full of water on 14th Street that's getting so big the city don't know whether to fill it in or stock it with big mouth bass. Anyway, a lawsuit like that is big enough to need men like me on the jury, and I have decided to serve.
When did you get your summons?
I didn't get any summons. I'm volunteering.
Is there a ventriloquist in the room? I recognize the voice, but the words are so strange.
I says I'm volunteering. A case involving $500,000 needs men of my caliber. Besides, $6 a day in meals is nothing. Huh?
You remember the last time you volunteered for something?
When was that?
The time the magician at the Bijou asked for a volunteer and you stepped on the stage, tripped over the footlights, and fell into the bass drum.
I'll say I remember it. The orchestra was sleeping through the magician's act, and when I hit the drum, they thought it was a downbeat and started the overture again. The stagehand heard it and opened the curtains, and when the electrician saw the curtains open, he turned on the house lights, and that was the cue for the acrobats, and 10 tumbling Turks came cartwheeling across the stage. Rabbits and pigeons and ducks flew in all directions, and the magician sat right down in the middle of the stage and cried like a baby.
And you said you'd never volunteer for anything again.
Now, this is different, kiddo. This is a big case. In a case like this, they need 12 good men and true with judgment and discretion. Men of honor and distinction.
Oh, not men of distinction.
Huh?
A hung jury is bad enough, but a hungover jury would be just... Come in. Hello there, Mr. Oldtimer.
Hello there, kids.
Hi, old-timer. Hey, you ever had any jury experience?
Just how do you mean, Johnny? Experience in what? Taking them, serving on them, arguing before them, or bribing them?
Have you ever served on one?
Yep. Long time ago, I was on a jury out west, kids.
That's so.
City of Tackleberry, Wyoming, versus Hackamore Huggins, charged with cruelty to animals.
What kind of cruelty to what kind of animal?
Well, he rid his horse into a movie theater and made it stand there right through 2 Western pictures with singing cowboys.
Well, hanging is too good for a man like that. Did he have a fair trial?
He sure did, Johnny. Judge asked him, does he plead guilty or not guilty? Hackamore tells him to go fry a pack mule. Before the man's a writ of Marvis Probinis, and the persecuting attorney leaps up and yells he's guilty of inciting to somnolence and malfeasance of forethought. The judge bangs his gavel down and says, for everybody to shut up, or he'll charge them all with dilatory repugnance, citing the old statute of 1897, which provides for injunctive discipline in cases of common arson and separate reluctance.
sounds like quite a case. What was the verdict?
Well, daughter, in the confusion, the court clerk got the papers all mixed up.
Oh.
Judge was convicted of bootlegging. The persecuting attorney got 40 years in the pokey for uttering. And the prisoner was awarded $12 a month alimony in custody of the bailiff. Why, yes, Johnny.
I just wondered how to get on a jury is all. There's a big case coming up downtown that needs guys like me on the jury. Why don't you come along?
Oh, not me, Johnny. I don't like courtrooms. Guess I'm just allergic to policemen.
Cops make you nervous?
Nope. But all that blue surge makes me sneeze. I remember one time Papa was being tried in court.
Your father being tried for what?
Reckless driving. Drove a golf ball through the mayor's bay window.
What did he get?
28 days, 2 under par.
I think legal work is so fascinating. My Uncle Dennis studied law, you know, but he just couldn't make the grade.
Well, it's a pretty tough course, daughter.
He didn't mind the course, but every time he tried to pass the bar, he got hit with a swinging door.
That's pretty good, Johnny, but that ain't the way I heard it. No, the way I heard it. One feller says, the other feller says, he says, was the Democratic Party amused when they heard Henry Wallace was going to start a third party? Amused, says t'other feller. Shucks, they thought they'd split.
Billy Mills in the orchestra, and beg your pardon.
Won't be far now.
What if they don't want you to serve on this jury, dearie?
What do you mean if they don't want me? Of course they'll want me. I'm a shrewd judge of character, got the kind of mind that can weigh evidence, and I play a smart game of contract bridge.
What good is knowing how to play bridge?
Oh, don't be naive, Tootsie. With 12 jurors locked up together for weeks and weeks, what do you think they do all that time? Discuss the case? I knew a guy once made 17
wait a
bucks.
minute, McGee. Here comes Mr. Williams, the weatherman.
Huh? Where? Oh, hi, Foggy, old man.
Hello, Mr. Williams.
Hello, Mrs. McGee. Hello, McGee. Nice day, isn't it? If I do say so on behalf of my entire department, which strives from day to day to correlate and disseminate pertinent information from our meteorological instruments for one and all.
Take it again from nice day, Foggy. I got my foot caught in a dangling participle.
Say, I'll bet you do have some mighty valuable instruments in your office, Mr. Williams.
Oh, indeed we do, Mrs. McGee. Take our anemometer, for instance. That's